Hey everybody, it's Tech Comics. It's been a while since I shot a video for my channel. I think it's been like over 3 weeks, I want to say. Um, but I have a lot of books. I've been showing a lot of them on the live streams that I've been on. And so now I want to show them on my channel. But there's even a lot more I haven't shown. So this video will be on my DC books that I picked up, just some of them, because I got more that I gotta pull out of boxes. So sorry for the mess. Because I got a couple of boxes in there. I have some loose books in because I'm moving stuff into my garage so I can do the remodel in my home. So back to the video. This will have some DC books, some independent books, and some like stuff from Kitchen Sink. So without further ado, I'll just start showing some books. I also wanted to give some shout outs real quick, and I will try to do this video where maybe at the end, if I can do it, I'll list all the names I'm giving shout outs to, because I wrote a long list. And you know, I just encourage anybody who watches my videos, if you haven't heard of these channels, or you know, if you're wanting to find something new, I think this would be right up everybody's alley on like haul videos and things. First gentleman I wanted to give a shout out to is Flat Earth Santa. I just subbed him today, so I'm gonna start watching his videos. From what I've seen, he looks like he's got a pretty sweet collection, so I think you'll like his videos. I'm definitely gonna go check him out and leave him some comments. Another one is my brother from another mother, Psychotronic Squirt Gun. He does like videos, mainly like, you know, claim videos, which are cool. Live streams about that, about selling books, and he sells them dead cheap, and he sells some really sweet books. Another one is Razor Comics. You know, he does a lot of live streams, and he does haul videos, and he also does like interviews of other people's channels, which is great. He talks about other people's channels, like haul video channels. Just go check him out. He's a good guy. Bad Avenger, love his stuff, man. He pulls out some sweet books, really sweet books, and he really goes after the DC Universe logos. Metarog, of course, that's my bro. Mr. Rigor Mortis, that's another brother of mine for a long time. Cheap Comic Collector, I'm getting to know him, and he seems like a great guy. He also does claim sales, and he sells his books at really good prices to help out people that want to find these hard to find books, or even just to find books to complete runs that they're going after. Another person is Sandman Mystery Comics. He also does claim sales, and he sells his books dead cheap as well. And we're talking, these are some really great books. So go check out his channel. Fred Hall Direct Edition. Always got to give my man a shout out. Captain Strange Life Comics. He's an amazing YouTuber. He's been on YouTube for a long time, and you talk about showing some Bronze and Silver Age books. Oh my God. Puff Comics 83. I haven't seen a video. Oh, I did see him do a live stream not too long ago. It's great to see that he's still around. He's a great guy. I'm getting to know Lady Braven. She seems really nice, and she does some haul videos. Higgy Pop Comics, man, that guy's videos are just, if you need a pick me up, if you need to be lifted up, you know, have to start to have a good day, check out his vids. He does a great job, and he shows some sweet books. Scotty Z70, I'm also getting to know him a little bit more by watching his videos. I always see him in the live streams, or the chats and the live streams for Metarogs. Show that he does every Tuesday around 2:45, which is what's in the box. Go check that out. Liking the Covers, another gentleman. I've followed his channel ever since I started my channel. He's a great guy, and he has some sweet books and good ideas and tips and stuff. Comic Vantage. What can I say about this guy? He's amazing. He's an amazing artist. He collects comics that he loves. He goes after the indie books. He goes after the 80s books. He does collect a little modern, but mostly he goes after the older stuff. And he's always looking out for me on Instagram. Always letting me know about some contests that are coming up for like art supplies and things like that. Man, Comic Vantage, rock on, brother. Rock on. I I almost said it wrong. Just Shares Comics and Things. This is another YouTuber I've been following for a long time. I mean, he has an amazing collection. He has a broad range of knowledge of books and writers and artists and stuff. He's just such a cool dude. I'm glad to see that he's still around. Heroes for Hire. I'm also getting to know him as well through the Medrog channel that I've been going on, and just through my friend Psychotronic Squirt Gun. I like to call him Gun. He's just been, you know, he's been a cool dude to get to know. He loves Captain America, and he has some pretty good hauls, videos and stuff like that. I also want to give a shout out to Sleepy Reader. You know, he's been around a long time too, and I finally got to meet him and Psychotronic Squirt Gun, and it was a blast, man. It was so much fun to hang out with those guys, get to know them a little more on a personal level, and just, you know, talking to comics. It was great. So with all those shout outs being said, I'm going to try to do that from now on. Just pick some more people I want to give shout outs to that have been in the community for a long time. So without further ado, here's my first book. This is Atlas, Jack Kirby, Story and Art. This is Justice Inc. Oh, I'm sorry, that's number 1. This is also number 1. Joe Kubert. Here is Superboy, issue 49. I know it's kind of random, huh? Here's New 52 Supergirl, number 8. George Perez. Here's Supergirl, number 9, the New 52. And this one, I cannot find the number to the book. But either way, we'll just say it's number 9, but it's not. Here's Superman, number 2. And a lot of these books, I need them for my run, and then some of them I was grabbing them because of the writer. And then, you know, sometimes it's the art too. Here's Adventures of Superman. This is issue 631. It's still in a poly bag, and I showed this the other night on Razor's Comics live stream, where he had Swagda. That's another just awesome YouTuber that I've been getting to know. He's a great guy. He collects. Me and him, I found out the other night just going on that show that me and him pretty much collect the same kind of stuff, and we have the same kind of attitude of going toward books. But I thought this was a movie, and all it is a premiere. Or actually, I thought it was a video game, and it's a movie premiere, so that's pretty cool. Here is Green Lantern Rebirth, issue number 1. Here is issue number 2. Here's issue number 6. All right, and then here's some loose books. Just kind of put those right there for right now. Here's some loose books. Anne Rice, The Mummy. Found that the other day. Here's some Whitman books. Popeye, The Sailor. Porky Pig. Here's a good Looney Tunes for you. Here's a Woody Woodpecker. Here's a Bugs Bunny. And here's a Daffy Duck. So yeah, I found these really cheap for about $1 a piece, which wasn't bad. You know, it's finding these books at the right price is what gets me to grab them, and they're just fun, you know. And I figure once I'm done reading them, which hopefully will be, you know, I get a good chance to do that, you know, then I'll see if somebody needs them, you know, something like that, you know, or maybe I'll trade them in and get books that I want to get down the road or something, or I'll just keep them. Here's Scorched, issue 38. So now I'm starting to get into some newer stuff. Here's Scorched, Virgin variant, number 34. Here's King Spawn, number 37. King Spawn, number 44. It's a Colt Easter. I was showing that one off a lot because I like that cover. Here's King Spawn, issue 44. It's a variant. And then here's Web of Venomverse, issue 1, the variant edition. Here is just a sweet cover. It's Summer of Superman special number 1, all in. I've seen a lot of people show that book. Here is Amazing Spider-Man number 1, Legacy number 965. Somebody was asking me if this is kind of going back and retelling the whole story. I don't know yet. I haven't been able to read it, but when I do, you know, I'm hoping that they don't go back to the beginning again. I hope it's just something different. But you know, you never know. Marvel likes to do rebooting of things. Here's Tales of Gunslinger, number 5. Deadly Tales, sorry. Here's the variant. I love to collect my Spawn books. Number 4. Bring that down. All right. I'll put it right back here. Then here is Femforce Night of the Demon. It is done by Arctic or AC Femforce. It's a one-shot. And here is Escape Velocity, issue number 1. These were definitely cover buys. I like the covers. They just, I mean, it's just something about it, you know. I love it. That looks like an oil painting. Well, not an oil painting, but kind of a pastel-ish kind of painting. I don't know. You got a spaceship back there, a rocket ship. You got this girl running away from this dinosaur. Looks like there's a volcano erupting back there. Then here was a book that I love this artist, and of course he's no longer with us. And he's done a lot of stuff for Marvel. But this is a book by Dave Cockrum, and it is called, I'm trying to read that, sorry, Futuristic, I believe. I can't, it's covering that, I'm not sure, but it was funny. As soon as I showed this, Metarog knew exactly what it was. And then here's Assassin's School. This is this issue 0. I like this art, so I grabbed it and hoping it's a good story. Here's issue 1. I mean, it's just, to me, I like it. It's cool. So even if I don't like the story, I like the cover. And then here is Spawn Universe Black Ritual Book of NYX number 1. Thank God they gave me that little sticker, because I would have never known. Here's King Spawn issue 37. Oh man, didn't put the gunslinger with the gunslingers. Here's issue 41. Here's issue 31. Here's Scorched 39. And here's Spawn 363. So yeah, I love collecting my Spawn titles. And the price did go up from $2.99 to $3.99 on all the Spawn titles, which, you know, it's fine. I'll still collect it. That's still cheap. Still at a good price for me. So, you know, I'll still collect Spawn. Keep up with it so I don't lose numbers. I have to go back and try to find them and make it even harder for myself. All right, here's the last stack that I'm going to show, and then we'll call this video adieu. Now this, I came across the covers of these, and it made me think of Cadillac and Dinosaurs, which, to find out last night, that's one of Razor's favorite titles. Like, he loves that book. So I remembered I grabbed these, and I showed him that this is pretty much the same storyline. In a way, it's done by the people that have done Cadillac and Dinosaurs, but it's called Exotic Tales. This is issue 5. Nice underwater scene there. Issue 6. I believe I have 4, 3, and 2 still at my LCS, which I got to pick up. Issue 7. They're just sweet looking covers, especially if you like dinosaurs. Issue 8. Issue 9. And this one, I don't know. I think it's because how she's dressed. It makes me think of Airboy. You know. And it's done by Kitchen Sink Comics. Yeah. And here's issue 10. That's a sweet cover. I like that. Here's issue 12. Here's issue 13. And this was one that I saw right off the bat, and then I found all the rest of these, and I was like, oh, sweet. Gobbled them all up. Issue 14. That's a thick book. Yeah. I love the art. So I know I'm going to love the book because I read the Dinosaurs and Cadillac storyline. I think it was like, I want to say it was like a 3 or 4 part series, and I loved it. It was great. I still got them. I can't remember the stories to the T, but I know I'll love to go back and read them as soon as I can find them through all this mess. And this one I want to say is Arena, and this is issue 1. Sounds a cool looking indies book. Here's Cave Woman, Gangster #1. Swagda noticed that it said Gangsta. We were all kind of laughing. Lost World Fantasy. This is issue 9. I want to get the rest of the books for this run because the artwork on the front cover is just beautiful. Here's number 8. And then I found a Charlton Comics Beetle Bailey. It's a little rough, but I don't care. I gotta replace the bag and board anyways. So I'll pull those down real quick because these next ones are they're done in the style of, like Swagda said, Metarog. Which is cool. I totally get it. I just told him when I bought these books, this is how they came. So here's Tron, issue number 1. On the back of it, issue number 2. And only paid 99 cents. Got them both. Here's issue 3. Here's issue 4. Here's issue 5. And here's issue 6. Alright. Goes right back down here. And I found some cool Star Trek books. I normally don't collect Star Trek, but when I saw John Byrne did this, I was like, okay, I'm going to get them. So here's Star Trek Romulans The Hollow Crown. This is issue 1. Issue 2. Here is I thought this was issue 3, but it's not. It's issue 1. Is this a different storyline? Come on, Tat. Okay, there's issue 2. Oh, okay. Sorry. All over the place. Then I saw these Star Trek year 4. This is issue 1. It's a cool Spock cover. I've always liked Spock. I'm a bigger I'm a bigger Star Wars fan than I am Star Trek, but I have a lot of respect for the show. I grew up watching it. Here's issue 3. And they had a bunch more, but I just grabbed the ones that I thought, I might be interested in more. Okay, and then here's issue 5. And there's not one on the back. Alright, then I found Star Trek, The Next Generation, and Golden was the writer on this. And then you have Hoover, Hubbs, Martin, and I guess it's Zaninsky. Probably pronounced that wrong. I like Golden, Michael Golden, so pretty stoked to find that. And it's Wildstorm books. This one, I don't know why. I just like the cover. That's a thick book. This one, though, I grabbed because my uncle Randy Amberlin did the inking. There's his name. So, and I mean, I try to find everything and anything I can with Randy Amberlin because, one, I like the guy. Him and his wife, they're just some of the nicest people in the world. I love his art. I love how he inks. I love how he has a lot of interests like I do with sports and things like that. I mean, he's just an amazing person. His signature is awesome. He really signs books well. And me and him collaborated on an art piece a while back, years ago, and it's still one of my most cherished possessions. So with that being said, this is Tat Comics saying thank you so much for watching my videos, for supporting my channel, and for listening to me rambling on for over 19, almost 20 minutes. And like I said, I'm going to see if I can link those channel names in there, and if I can't, then just go back to the beginning of this video and you'll hear all the names. I mean, because I still forget how to do things sometimes. But thank you so much, everybody. Take care, and just have fun. Be safe. Rock on.